Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Royal Budgets. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm new to the cash stuffing community. Well, I've been doing this for a while, for about a little over a year, but I just decided to start videoing my process to one, to keep me accountable, and two, because I enjoyed watching the videos and I figured, you know what, this is a good way for me to be accountable, but also put my hand in the ring and just enjoy the process because I really do like doing this and it does keep me on track. Um, Again, this is probably my my third video, and I didn't go over everything in my first video. I typically plan out my budget for the whole month. I get paid bi-weekly, and I'll plan out my whole budget for the month, what I want to pay in my first paycheck, my second paycheck, what I want to spend weekly for gas and things, my variable expenses and things of that nature. So I kind of do that weekly, but I plan for it monthly, and then I distribute it bi-weekly. So what I'm trying to do is figure out how I want to do this on how do I want to video the process. So I'm changing up a few things as I go, and I'm sure I'm sure quite a few people do that, but I'm trying to figure out what I like, how I want to handle this, the best way I want to do my videos. And I want to change up a few things. I didn't show you how I budget for my money monthly. I do write it down. I do have a budget planner, and I write it down and allocate every penny before the month starts. That way I know where everything's supposed to go, where I'm planning it. There may be some surprises, but overall, I kind of stick to that budget. And then after I do that, again, then I take I put it in an Excel file because I'm an accountant by nature. So I'll put it in an Excel file um, to allocate it bi-weekly. Yeah, to allocate it bi-weekly. And then that kind of gives me a breakdown of I have here what my fixed expenses are. This pay period for the 15th, I don't have a lot of fixed expenses. My variable saving, my savings challenges, and then down on the bottom are my variable expenses, which can adjust. Mostly the bulk of that goes to groceries and gas. And then down here are my credit card expenses, which are fixed. But I've kind of paid most of those with my first paycheck, so I really don't worry about that with my middle paycheck. Um, so what I would go through and do is my income for this pay period is 2810. It's pretty fixed every pay period. And I only have 150 in fixed expenses. I got 1,560 allocated to my savings challenges and my savings. And then I have 1,050 allocated to my variable expenses. And I've only got $50 allocated to credit card because I hit most of those at the beginning of the month. And I think I have one at the end of the month that I try to hit. And that leaves me with nothing left. So I make sure I do a zero-based budget. All of my money is allocated before I get my check so that I know where everything goes. And then what I do here is I have this breakdown of how much I need in cash to actually do my cash stuffing. And what's in my cash stuffing really are my variable expenses and my savings challenges. So this month I'll be taking 1,610 from the bank, and then I'll allocate it. I give them a breakdown of this is how I want it and the denominations I want. And I typically write it here, and then I actually take this slip with me to the bank. And they love that because this exactly shows them how I want it, and they go ahead and give it to me in this format. So that way it makes it easy for me to do my cash stuffing. Okay? So that's kind of what I do with that. And after I do that, like I said, I go get the money from the bank, and then I'll do my cash stuffings. But tonight, what I'm really trying to do is I have my 50 envelope challenge that's in all of my savings challenges, which is in here. But I decided I really don't want to do it that way. I really like putting it in the envelopes because there's something about putting all of these in your 50 envelope challenge or your 100 envelope challenge, and then taking it all out and see how much you save. So I really want to do that. I've done that. I've done the 50 envelope challenge, I'd say maybe 3 times, But I do mine's a little different. I'll switch it up. Sometimes I just do a fixed amount in every envelope. Sometimes I'll do just do the single, the amount that's on that envelope, or sometimes I'll double it. It just depends on what I'm doing, what else is going on, and how quickly I want to get done with the challenge. So I decided I'm going to take all the money that I had in my little envelope this way and allocate it for my 50 envelope challenge. I want to really put it here in these envelopes. And so what I'm going to do is choose some here, fill this up, and when this is all full, then I'll open it up, and then whatever I saved up will go towards the savings challenge or a debt or something. I actually ordered another box. This box I made myself. I just got a recipe box from Walmart, bedazzled it a little bit. I'm not that great with that, but I bedazzled it a little bit, put a little label on it, 50 envelope challenge, and that's what I used to put these in because they keep them pretty well. These envelopes, I like the size of them because I can put the money in them. First time I just sealed them completely so that I couldn't get in it. But now I really don't bother it, so I don't really have to seal it and I can reuse it again. So all I did was order these from Amazon. Order these colorful envelopes from Amazon, put 1 to 50 on them, and I just stick them in here, and then I just fill them up and then reuse them again. If you want to seal them because it's easier for you to not go in it and seal it, then that's fine, because then it keeps you from going in it if you need it. But I just want to reuse mine. I don't want to keep buying them. I'm trying not to spend money unnecessarily. Although I did spend a little money this weekend on some stuff, but I think I'm going to save it and give it away. I'm really new to this community and I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, but I think when I hit 500 subscribers, I'll probably do a giveaway. I bought a 100 envelope challenge. Hold on, let me get, I think I have it here. And I don't think I really want to use it. So I just bought this 100 envelope challenge. And it's nice, but I don't really think I want to use it because I bought a clear box to use these envelopes, and I really think I want to stick with my envelopes. So I think what I'll do is when I hit 500 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway and give this away to someone. It is, like I said, it's brand new, and I really like it. I like the cover more so than I do these, but I really like it's a way to see your money. And then it's got this cute little thing to it. And I love orange. Orange is like my favorite color. So I do like this, but I don't really want it. So I was going to send it back. But I'm like, you know what? When I get to 500 subscribers, just give it to a lucky subscriber. And that's what I'll do. So I'm going to hold on to that. Alrighty. Alright, so what I'm going to do in this video, I'm actually just going to reallocate my 50 envelopes challenge into these actual envelopes, and it's just going to be a random thing. I don't have a lot of ones, and I really don't like to put a lot of ones in here because I hate counting them in the end, but money is money, and I do have some, so I'm going to utilize that. So what I'm going to do is I have 50 envelopes, but I want to do a 100 envelope challenge. But putting 100 envelopes in my box, it's going to fill it up. It's going to be really tight, and I don't really like doing that. So what I'm going to do is do a 50 envelope challenge, and everything will be multiplied by 2. So I'm going to just put on this. I'm just going to put right in here. I'm just going to put times 2. So whatever I stuff will be multiplied by 2. Okay. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to start hopefully some low numbers because what I have here is not that, is just a little bit. So let me count this money. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right, so I got 150. So with the 150, I'm just going to go through here. I'm going to double what I have in here until I run out of the money. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple big numbers. I'm going to take a 20 and I'm going to put 40 in it. So I'm going to double everything I do so that I'm actually saving, like I have a $100 challenge, but a 100 envelope challenge, but I'm only using 50. And what I do is just fold this in half and stick it in here. You can stick it sideways, but I like to stick it this way so I can see it, so you can actually see it a little bit. And then I'm gonna stick this in here. So my 20 is done. So I'm just gonna cross out my 20. Alrighty. Let's do some of these low ones. Let's do 1. So that's gonna get 2. I hope you guys are having a good evening. And actually for this I need to fold it in half. I'm so used to folding it 2/3 for my cash envelope. But I gotta get back in the habit of doing it this way. Alright, let's do a 2, which means that gets 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And I actually like this challenge. I think this is what really got me started when I first started doing this. I saw somebody saving. I don't know how I ended up on Facebook or YouTube, and I was watching it. I'm like, oh, that seems a good way to save something. So let me do that. And I did it, and then I started watching the videos of the cash stuff, and I'm like, that's pretty neat. So I did a 1 and I did a 2. 1 and a 2. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'm gonna end up with an odd number. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm gonna end up with an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 3. Let me grab a 3. And when I have more money, I put more than that in here. Got 3. Okay, what I have, this would be an 8. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I'll do the 8. That takes care of the 4. Again, everything I'm doing is going to be doubled because I still want to end up with a 100 envelope challenge. And all you do is take 50 envelopes and double it, and you still end up with the same amount saved up. When it's done, I'll still have $5,000 saved up, which will be good. All right, I'm gonna take a 5 here. No, I don't want to do that. Let's do, I got 20, 40, 60, 80 left. Okay, so we can do, I can do a 10, so that'll be 20. All right. It was a busy day at work today. Real busy. I was so glad it was over today because I was exhausted. You know, you go and work with a plan to get things done, and this is your list, and this is what you're going to do. Did not work that way today. 10. What did I say? 10, 3, 4, 10, and 20. Forgot the 4. All right. And is that right? Yep, the 10 got a 20. That's correct. All right, so I already did a 40, so 20, 40, 60. You know what? What else I have? 60, 70. So if I got 20, 40, I could do a 30. Actually, I'm going to do a 30. No, I'm not going to do a 30. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and this is 20, 40, 65, 70. That means I can do, a 50. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a 35 and call it a day. 20, 40, 65, 70. So that's 70. That'd be a 35. And that way I've got it all in here. All right, let me get number 35. I'm going to use a new cash box. And I'm going to leave the unused numbers in this box, but I have a clear one that has a lock on it that I'll use for the completed ones. And then when I'm done, I'll just put the completed ones. I'll take all of those out of the clear one and just open them up. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm really going to try to finish this before the end of the year, because I'd like to allocate this $5,000 somewhere else. It's going to take me some work to do that. Alrighty, so I've stuffed 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, and 35. Alrighty, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I've stuffed 7 numbers. And again, when I get my new box, I'm going to put my new ones in here and keep the old ones, keep the unused ones in here. But for right now, my box is not scheduled to come to tomorrow, so I'll just leave it this way. But yeah, so this way, if you want to do the 50 envelope, if you want to do the 100 envelope challenge, but depending on the box you have, it may not be able to hold the 100. You don't want to buy a new one. These recipe boxes come in handy. I really liked it. I've used it, like I said, repeatedly. Put a little label on it, write on it, whatever you want to do. But this was only I think it was $2, $3. And these envelopes I got from Amazon, I got a pack of 100, 200, and there was only, I think it was $8 or so. And I've used, like I said, the first ones I used, did reuse them and threw them away. But then I got wise, just use them this way and stuff them in it. And you can reuse them as often as you like. And I like the fact they're colorful. So it adds a little pop of color to the whole process. So what I'll be doing, I'll end up doing, that's all I'm going to do for tonight. But what I'll end up doing later this week, I get paid on Friday. So I will do unstuffing of my cash envelope. And then I will be doing a video of my sinking funds of my variable expenses. And then I think that's it. Then I'll have a savings challenge to do, but I usually try to do those a little later, like later in the weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday. That's all I have for right now. Now what I will do is, beginning with next month, I'll actually let you walk through the process of me doing my monthly budget to allocate all my expenses. That I do. I have a green binder that a green binder I got from Amazon for budgeting, and I put it in there. The only reason I'm not showing it to you right now for September, because I wrote in pen, which I always do, but I had so many things I crossed out, was trying to balance it, and I was like, oh, it just looked too messy for me to show it to you. So next time, when I do it for October, I'll probably do it in pencil first, or just do my spreadsheet first and then write it on my budget, just to make sure it's not so messy, because right now it's really messy and I just be a little too embarrassed to show it to you right now. But other than that, that's all I got going on for tonight. I hope you guys are having a great evening. If you're not, you got tomorrow to look for a better day. So just don't let things get you down, and just keep moving. As long as you keep moving, you'll make it through whatever you're going through. All righty? You guys have a great evening. If you like my channel, and I know I rambled a little bit. Normally I don't ramble as much, but if you like my content and interested in joining my channel, feel free to do so. I'll put the subscribe button in there. And if you like this video, put a like on that, or just any comments or anything you want to do to help me improve how I do my budgeting or how I do my videos, that would be great. So other than that, you guys have a great evening. Goodbye.